3 for 5 at OneYoungsta is recorded live in front of a mythical audience. Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing you that street geek and nerd soul. And what is up, my people? We are here for another beautiful, wonderful, amazing episode of 3 for 5 at OneYoungsta. Man, oh man, we done made it. So, let's go on and get into it. First up, we're going to talk about that crazy teaser that we got. And I don't even know if we can call it a teaser, man. It's like a minute and a half. But we got a crazy teaser for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I've got to say that I am very pleased that it seems that the same kind of style, the same kind of humor, the same kind of irreverence is still there. It seems like the team kind of dynamic is very, very similar to the first. So it seems like if you like the first one, you're about to get nothing but some top quality stuff. Now, of course, we've heard statements from your boy Chris Pratt already saying that this is going to be one of like the biggest movies that you've seen in your life. And it does seem that like Marvel is just continuing to raise the game. It just seems that they are continuing to pick up the pace no matter what. And from the glimpses that we get to see from this, you get a shot of Rocket Raccoon and I cannot think of his name now. Oh man, Michael Rooker's character walking and dead bodies are falling, and then you get to see a nice touching moment between Star-Lord and Drax. You also get to see some cool moments with Gamora, with some cool sword jumping into action. There's just so much that seems to be going on. Of course, more space opera stuff, just floating up against the stars, and people flying ships, and it looks like even it looks like we're even going to get to see a little glimpse of Gamora's sister again, and of course the closing of the trailer with my love, your love, everyone's love, Baby Groot. That's right, Baby Groot is in the house. He is ready to hold it down for anyone who needs assistance on maybe a smaller scale. The little man is still doing his thing. I'm really glad to see just how this looks like it's on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen the first movie, and the first movie was, just very impressive, and now to see this, it looks like they understand it. They get the property. They really know where they want to go with this storyline, and it's cool, man. Now, in addition to the teaser, we also got this cool poster. It's a black and white poster with all the Guardians, and it looks like it's just done so well. Like, the photo itself is just so telling. You know what I'm saying? It's these guys that for some reason shouldn't fit together, but somehow they do. It's like this ragtag team of people that would never in a million years really hang out together in a photo together, and it just seems like they fit so well. And I'm proud to see it, yo. I'm very happy to see it. It seems like Marvel has a real hold on the property. James Gunn is killing it, holding it down. Dave Bautista's acting, Zoe, Chris Pratt, all of them look like they're in it to win it for this. And they didn't mail it in last time. I don't expect them to do it this time, and I'm very, very excited for this. I think it's going to be another fun space opera good time. Now, I haven't been checking out the animated series, but I've heard that some people are, kind of like recommending that as well, because it's nothing but the same type of fun time. So, hey, if y'all ain't into the animated series, probably check it out. And for this, mark your calendars down, because next summer, man, the Guardians is coming. Anyway, you know how I do. Jump in the comments and holla at me. Next. And we are black. It just seems like we can't get out of trailers today. Another trailer was dropped by probably the one of the most hated studios until Deadpool dropped. Fox dropped a trailer for what? That's right, Logan. The last, well, it seems like the last, as far as Hugh Jackman is concerned, of Wolverine films for that actor. And I've got to say that this trailer is just top notch. This might be one of the best trailers of the year. Like this, just the way it's shot. Well, I guess the way it's cut, because the movie is shot that way, but just the way it's cut. And then also with the Johnny Cash song that comes with it, it just fits it so well. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's been a trailer this year, maybe barring a couple that, are slipping my mind, but this song truly matches that, that trailer. Like, just seeing Logan and hearing the statements of, the mutants are gone, or I don't know if maybe I misquoted, something like the mutants are gone, or there aren't any more mutants, or something like that. Seeing Professor X in a very weakened state, and seeing Logan kind of it looks like he's kind of at the end of his rope. He doesn't seem like he has much to live for anymore. It also looks like something's going on with his powers where he's not healing like he normally would. And then you have this girl that they're bringing in that in most cases, most likely is going to be X-23. I can't remember if that's been confirmed or not. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but I'm not sure if I can remember an actual Fox rep saying that she is X-23, even though I believe she is. But you have the girl that, in this case, maybe X-23 in there. It looks like it's going to be a really deep character piece with some dope action. It looks like we're really getting into who Wolverine is and what motivates him and what drives him and what's pushing him to still keep living in a world that's like this. Because the world that's presented in this trailer does not look like the type of world that we're used to seeing Wolverine set in. The first film, well, I guess we'll skip Origins. And just move in the movie The Wolverine, you get to see a more, he was definitely at odds with his antagonist, but he was inside of a world where it seemed like there were other people. It seemed like there was a normal society that he was in, and in the trailer that we've been presented, it doesn't look too good for the Earth in general. But it looks like this is going to be a good time. And if you got a chance to see the Red Band trailer, you get to see an extra little scene in there that's definitely rated R. So they're letting you know that straight off the bat, this is going to be a chance for you to see him with the claws out and actually hurting people, and actually seeing blood. And just seeing the little girl, I guess, juxtaposed against him and his, the way he looks with like just the beard and the blood and the scars. It's very artistic. On the sneak tip, it's very, very artistic. And I hope people are peeping that, because instead of just being like, Logan is dope, but it's real dope. It's real on point to see something like this, especially with just Professor X and Wolverine kind of, I guess, coming to grips with what may be their end. Especially with that shot of somebody's funeral, and then there's another shot where like it looks like the whole room or something is shaking. I'm very interested to see how this goes. March 3rd cannot come fast enough. I'm ready. They got my ticket. I bought it. I'm there. I'm excited. So guys, jump in the comments below. Of course, holla at me about this trailer, because I love it. I hope you love it, but I gotta move on. And lastly, I figured that I'd go on and answer some questions real quick, because I haven't done the questions in a minute. Next week, I'm going to be bringing back Smooth Lovin' with Lisa, but I'm going to go on and answer a couple of questions because people have been sending me stuff, so I figured I would answer it. And it's been a while since I did the questions, at least I think it has been. So, number one, Question is, do I like doing video more now than the podcast of before? Yes and no. Switching at first, when I opened the channel, I was doing a lot of podcast content because it was just easier for my schedule. It was much easier to do, just in terms of like editing, mixing, posting, all of that stuff. It was just much easier for me to do. And even though I do shoot and edit and produce film, it was just, for my client schedule that I have, because I do graphic design and web design and all that, the client load that I have, just video just was not really a great option for me. But I still wanted to talk to you guys and start a conversation with what was going on. So, that I did what I could. I started to do more video because I would do a lot of events. I believe the biggest event that I did where I did a lot of video was San Diego Comic-Con, or SDCC, and then following that up with Indie Comics Day. I did a lot of video on that, so I started to continue into the video and expand out, and now I have pretty much daily content where it's almost all video now, which is, it's taxing. It is hard. I enjoy it. It's fun, but it's hard, man. Daily content when you're working on your own, ooh boy, it's tough. So I enjoy it because it gives you guys a chance to put a face to the voice, and it also allows me to do a lot of wacky effects and dumb stuff that I love to do. But it does take way more time, way more. The next question is, what's up with me and AfterBuzz? All right. I don't know why it says what's up, but it's not. AfterBuzz and I have no beef. I am a host on AfterBuzz. I've been brought on. I'm a newer host. Right now I do The Strain, which has like 2 episodes left in this season. Then I am also working on, in a kind of like a I guess a more backup role on Jedi Alliance that's on Mondays. And then I believe I'm going to be starting covering Blind Spot on Thursdays next week. So, it's just me kind of like working with the crew, being part of the cast of hosts that are on, AfterBuzz TV and Popcorn Talk Network and all that. It's a lot of fun. It is far from my house, so the drive can be kind of taxing sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. Meeting a lot of cool people. I get to talk to more of you guys and talk about more shows and stuff that I like. So that's pretty much what's up with AfterBuzz. That's so it's no beef, man. But yeah, that's why you've been seeing a lot more stuff with AfterBuzz, with me retweeting them and them retweeting me and stuff like that on Twitter. Let's see. That's pretty much what's up on that. I'm gonna take one more as fast as I can. My last question is, I don't know why. I don't even know who remembers this. Someone's asking, am I gonna bring Avery back? Avery right now is super busy. It's not like I'm holding Avery back. Avery's gonna come back hopefully as soon as possible. He is in the military, so we have to work around that, but Avery will be back. I love talking with that cat. Dude's extremely knowledgeable, especially with Star Trek, so he will definitely be back as soon as possible because that dude is the bomb. Avery is one of my very good friends. So that's probably about it. I will cover some questions maybe sometime next month, but anyway, of course, I gotta get out of here, man. My time is up. Peace. 3 for 5 at OneYoungsta is brought to you by A Full Tang Design. Also sponsored in part by Naswip and Xrifo. Sweet